Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Tyler from House of Cards TCG, and today I'm bringing you a different video. This one, normally I do the commentary over the live duels, and you normally can't see me. And then what I'm doing is I'm putting a little flyer in there and all this stuff and cutting out the side. But look, this one, I wanted to be a part of this with you, and I wanted to go over this duel with you. So we're going to start playing it here. I had the pleasure of going up against Mystic Mine. Ha 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 ha. No. Listen, here's one thing I want to know. Is why is this card $7 and so easily accessible? This card needs to either be limited to one. I don't even want this card banned. I don't want this card banned. I want it limited to one because of this reason. And look, right here, this is Shane. I'm playing against Shane. This is me. And if you know Shane, Shane's very creative deck builder, and he could create some insane decks, right? So let's just jump right in on this. We're going to scoot ahead. Okay, so we're going to roll. I'm pretty sure I lose the die roll here. So I have no idea at the time of this match what I'm playing, by the way. So it's going to be funny to watch this over. I was playing Virtual World Sword Soul. This was prior to the ban list coming out. That's why you never saw this video. So obviously there's 3 desires and different things like that, which, by the way, I do need to update that deck profile. Maybe I'll do that for you this week. Look at his hand, though. Look at his hand. I saw a Dark Bribe. Let me see. He's going to chain D-Shifter, playing D-Shifter in the deck. So he's going to chain D-Shifter to my Pot of Desires. Desires is actually banished. There it is. So I literally just said, and I know you can't hear it, I was like, are you playing Florunderies? Like, what's going on? I don't want to play this. No, he's playing Mystic Mine Stall. That's what he's playing, and I have to play up against it. All right, so the D-Shifter is pretty much going to just cut my turn. Like, there's not much I could do at that point with a Mystic Mine deck, okay? All right, so let's see. I see in his hand here, can't tell. I can't remember what that card was that he had. But I don't know. We're going to go through it. So here we go. We're going to try to make a play. So we're going to go ahead and normal summon Ecclesia. Because Ecclesia's effect, when it tributes, it doesn't have to go to grave. It can actually, he's going to read it, but it doesn't have to go to grave. It can just be banished and it still gets the effect to special summon. So I think we're just going to try to set up a negate here. So we're going to go ahead and get the Moyi out. Moyi effect is then going to activate. We're going to reveal what looks like another Moyi. And then that's going to go ahead and bring out a token. And then those two will go ahead for the Sovereign or the Grandmaster. Moyi's effect will not resolve here because it's banished. That one does have to go to the grave as synchro material. So now we get the Grandmaster effect. And that's going to allow us to search. And then we're going to go ahead and search us out a... I would think Long Yuan would be my guess. Because then we can Long Yuan, pitch Moyi, yeah. And then we can at least get Baron and Grandmaster, right? Again, I have no idea what I'm playing up against. So let's fast forward a little bit here. I'm so mad. I'm so mad at the D-Shifter right now. It's funny. All right, so we're going to go ahead and activate. Why do we activate City here? Maybe because City gets banished. And I put down Chuchi. I only need one more card. I can actually make Chuchi live. Is that why? So City's going to get banished. That's actually not a bad play if you can get another... Oh, if we could pitch a GG. Do we pitch GG or Kieran and make Chuchi live? I said I hate to do it, but I think I'm doing it. That's got to be the play. I forget what that card is right there. I know it was a pain, though. Come on, make a play. We set one pass. Okay. All right, we're going to pass. So here's goes Shane. And here's what Shane decides to do. You can see his hand. Did he open up Mystic Mine too? Yeah, I said I should have done it. Yeah, I definitely should have brought out Baron. I don't know why I didn't. Drop to mine. Sets one. Activates Wave Motion Cannon. Now let's talk about what Wave Motion Cannon does, okay? So Mystic Mind says, if your opponent controls more monsters than you do, your opponent cannot activate monster effects or declare an attack. If you control more monsters than your opponent does, you cannot. Once per turn during the end phase, if both players control the same number of monsters, destroy this card. So what does that mean? I control one monster, he controls 0. I can't activate monster effects. That's in hand, in grave, in banished, in anywhere. On the field, you can't. And then he drops Wave Motion Cannon. So Wave Motion Cannon says, during the main phase, you can send this card to the graveyard to inflict 1,000 damage to your opponent for each of your standby phases that have passed since this card was activated. What does that mean? On his standby, this card can inflict 1,000. On his opponent's on his next standby, it can inflict now 2,000. And he could keep barreling these up until he decides that on his main phase, he wants to send it to the graveyard to inflict 8,000 damage. That's correct. You read that properly. Now, what's insane is if you have 2, you can activate 2. In every standby phase, each one of them individually gains 1,000 damage inflicted to you until they decide to send them both. And, yep, because you can see, it doesn't say you can only control 1. You can only activate 1 per main phase. You can only activate 1 per standby phase. Nope. You just keep collecting them. So that is the beauty of Mystic Mind, right? So now I'm on a clock. I got like 8 turns to be able to do something. And all I can really do is try to make Chuchi live to pop it. But of course he has a set. We know that's Dark Bribe. And I have nothing here. He sets another one. Here we go. Let's see if I decide to play. I don't. So he puts a counter on the Wave Motion Cannon. That's all I'm saying. So on the standby phase, it gains a counter. So now it's at 1. So if he sends it to the grave, he inflicts 1,000 damage to me. And then we're just going to pass. Let's see. We're going to slide through. We're going to slide through because he going to keep passing. It's at 2. And then I scoop. Oh, no. What does he open up? Let's see. Let's go back. Let's go back. What? It was a Pot of Prosperity or something? Oh, he did activate Pot of Prosperity. You can't see it because of the glare. I was trying to figure that out. But yeah, so on the glare, there's Pot of Prosperity. So now you get a little bit of his deck, right? So look at this. Solemn Judgment, Pot of Duality. The Shark deck summons itself. And then I want to talk about this card right here. The Goddess of the Oracle, okay? And then this guy right here. So let's pause. I forget what that does, but that basically allows him to search Mystic Mind. But Goddess of the Oracle, okay? Let's talk about this card. Ready? Goddess Skuld's Oracle. When this card is activated, if all monsters you control are Valkyrie monsters, which he controls none, you can add 1 guidance from your deck to your hand. Interesting. So you can actually ash this and send it. It's good to know. Once per turn, during your main phase, you can look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck. And if you do, place them on top of their deck in any order, but you cannot normal or special summon monsters for the rest of the turn except fairy monsters. What does that mean? He can just look at the top 3 cards in my deck every single turn and decide where he wants to put on top. So I can never draw the out to Mystic Mind. And it delays until maybe I eventually do draw the out to Mystic Mind, and he flips Judgment on me anyway. So this card, insane. Insane. All right, ready? Let's see what he grabs here. He grabs it. Okay. So this is how this card works, right? Goddess Skuld's Oracle. I'm reading it because I'm so confused. He looks at the top 3 cards of my deck. Look at this. Pot of Desires. I can't tell what these other cards are. An Ecclesia. And now he can put them back in any way he wants every turn. What? I will never see a Virtual World monster because he doesn't have Chuchi. It doesn't matter because he has Dark Bribe. And I'm on a clock. You see this? I'm on a clock. So he's got Oracle, he got Clock, Mystic Mind, and this Grandmaster. I just can't do anything. I'm trying to get a Virtual World card banished. That's all I need to do here. So let's see. Let's see when I decide to make a play. We're going to go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I set 1. I activate City. I get the Qinglong. I get Qinglong out. I can activate Qinglong to negate my own Grandmaster. And I'm on the clock there, so you can see there's 3. Qinglong can negate my own Grandmaster. Now I can get Chuchi effect and pop the Mystic Mind. He's reading to make sure I can negate my own monster. Facts are, you can. So ready? Here we go. Now we activate Chuchi. Don't overthink this, Tyler. Come on. I don't know what this set is. I would imagine it's Jean Wu or it's another Chuchi. Why am I taking so long? Why am I overthinking this? All right, so I activate Chuchi, target Mystic Mine. There's my dog. Say hi to my dog. That's my boy. Okay. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. He knows he's flipping Dark Bribe. Stop playing. He lets it go through. What? What? I can't believe he let that go through. Actually, I definitely didn't think he did. What does Dark Bribe say? I need to double check this. Dark Bribe in Yu-Gi-Oh. Okay. Dark Bribe says, negate the activation effect of opponent's spell or trap card and destroy it. I just wanted to make sure I read that correctly. I wanted to make sure I wasn't wrong. I know that's Dark Bribe, so okay, so now we're going to go ahead and play. Let's see what happens here. We're going to long you one, pitch the Tai, bring out a token, and then he brings out Demise of the Land. Demise, that's why he did it. You just keep stopping me, right? I'm going to get him to do a deck profile. Let's see if I can learn how to spell Demise right. Demise of the Land. I thought I spelled it right. So what does Demise of the Land say? When your opponent special summons a monster, activate one field spell card directly from your deck. It's a quick play. It's a quick play spell. It means you could chain it if you set it on your opponent's turn, which he did. So now I got Grandmaster, Longy 1, and a token. Nothing here, because I can't do anything. I should have known, and that makes sense why he didn't Dark Bribe me. Boom! Just drops the Mystic Mine again. Ha! How do you beat this? And I'm on a clock. I got like 4 turns left, so let's see. Let's keep going. Change the clock. Duality's me. Dark Ruler. Pot of Duality. Terraforming. It's insane. It is insane. So now that the clock's on 4. I don't know what we're doing here. Clock's on 5, and I end up scooping. Okay, now let's go into game 2. Let's just move forward here. Game 2. I'm pretty sure I just walked out on him. We're good friends. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back. Let's go back. We're good friends. So that's when I say walk out, I don't mean like actually walk out. I mean like we're friends, so it's okay, and we do a channel together. Look at this hand though. Dark Bribe, Field Barrier, Pot of Prosperity. I can't tell what that is. Insane. So we're going to go ahead and activate Mo Yi. Oh, Ecclesia brought out Mo Yi. Mo Yi effect is then going to activate. And, oh no, we bricked. Oh no, we bricked. We bricked. This was pre-testing days, right? I was still figuring out. We bricked though. We know what this means if we bricked. So no Mystic Mine, so we're good there. We're safe. That's a Dark Ruler. It wouldn't have mattered then anyway. Even if we did full combo, he still Dark Rulers me. So he grabs the Pot of Duality. The nice thing about Prosperity and Duality is that Prosperity lets you dig 6 cards deep. Then you put those on the bottom of the deck, and then Duality lets you draw 3 more. So that way you could actually... I want to figure out what this card is here, because this was the broken card. I forget how it goes, but so you basically can go 9 cards deep through your deck before you actually have to shuffle your deck. And that's why the combo of Prosperity and Duality are so insane. Yeah, this card right here is... Let me see if I can hear him say what it is. He actually can't because of Duality. I was listening to it. Actually, Duality says you can't special summon, right? I think Duality is you can't special summon the turn you activate that card, not normal summon. You cannot special summon a monster during the turn you activate this card. Yeah, so we normal summoned it. I want to figure out what this card is. If anybody knows down below, leave a comment. But basically, it lets him search for a field spell, is what the card does. Got it. Planet Half-Finder. Got it right here for you. See, we're going to come through Planet Pathfinder. What does Planet Pathfinder do? You contribute this card, add one field spell card from your deck to your hand. Like, how do you guys not find Mystic Mine, right? It's insane. I almost think, honestly, you just make Mystic Mine go first. And then you just try to OTK them. That's how you play. But then, with cards that allow them to activate when they summon a monster, they have Judgment, they have other things. Metaverse is another card, so like... Yeah, I literally said, is this legal? Is this a legal card? Or did you make this up? So he mines me with a Moe. Now let's just watch, okay? He gets out the Oracle and a Field Barrier. Field Barrier protects mine. Now I can't even destroy mine. Cosmic Cyclone doesn't work. He just looks at my hand every single turn under the Oracle, and he just keeps looking at my hand and shuffling the cards in any way that he wishes until I literally just deck out. That is the end of this video. There is nothing else. I wish that there was more. I have Cosmic. Let's see what happens. He allows me to get Cosmic. Dark Bribe! You can't respond except with a quick play. Ugh. Can't even Cosmic it. Let's see. Let's see how this ends. Ready? We're still playing. He has no out, though. That's the only thing, though. He has no way to actually out me because he hasn't drawn the final countdown and he hasn't drawn the wave motion cannon yet. It's actually kind of hilarious. I'm not going to lie. I hate playing against Mystic Mind players. It's kind of funny, but you can see my hand is City Desires. It's kind of humorous, though. It's annoying. Don't get me wrong. If you're a Mystic Mind player, why? Why are you playing Mystic Mind? But, as you can see... you know, what are we gonna do? So, I think we actually do end up getting a Chuchi. Let's see. He still has no out, by the way. Did I scoop here? What happened? Oh, he grabs another prosperity, and he actually grabs the. I'll rewind so you guys can see a little bit more of his deck, but you can see he's got Dark Bribe, Solemn Judgment, Lightning Storms, and Magic Jammer looking card, and then the Wave Motion Cannon. I don't know what that card is either. But the Judgment pretty much seals it at this point. Because I know at this point he's looking at the top of my deck every single turn. And putting them in any order. And on top of it, he has a Judgment. So if I were to even like get to the point where I have a Cosmic Cyclone, I still couldn't do anything. Because now I know how he has the Judgment. I would have to get literally Cycloned. I would literally have to have Cyclone and Red Reboot in order to pull this off. And he looks at the top 3 cards of my deck every turn. So there's obviously no play here. This is probably going to be it. I'm going to attempt to do stuff here. Because we're just filling up the graveyard every turn. But yeah, he actually draws the out, which is Final Countdown. Let me see what happens to the Final Countdown. Oh, he discards it. He actually ends up discarding the Final Countdown. Or he activates it. Oh, that's it. Yeah, he activates it. So in 20 turns, he wins. Now, you're probably wondering, how does Final Countdown work, right? Well, I brought that one up for you too. Here's Final Countdown. Pay 2,000 life points. After 20 turns have passed, after you activate this card, counting the turn that you activate the card as the first turn, you win the duel. Now, it does not mean that you have 20 turns to win the game. No, you have 10 because it's after 20 turns have passed. So your opponent's turn passes, that's 1. Your turn passes, that's 2. Back and forth, back and forth. So you have 10 now turns to out in Mystic Mine, OTK, and win the game, or you lose. So insane. So insane. Yeah, so we're just going to like pass back and forth here. And here it comes. Ready? I'm trying to like do anything I can to like out this card. We're just going to keep on until we get to here. And it's out. Okay, so he brings up this last card. This last card. Let's see what he says it is. To see, I'm trying to figure out what he says. I wish we could figure this out. He just... Oh, that's the one that you call a name, and then that negates the name. Yeah, I know what that card is. I'll try to find it for you. But anyway, guys, this has been a very fun duel review, where it shows you the power of Mystic Mine and why it should be limited to 1. I think limiting the card to 1 is very fair, and that's where it should be. And I hope you enjoyed this Mystic Mine beatdown, as well as exposing Shane's deck that he put together for all of you to see, so that you can not build it, but you can buy out every card and then just burn them, and then we can move forward from there. So in all seriousness, I'm just joking. Mystic Mine is a deck. As much as I hate playing against it, if you build it, you build it. So anyway, to the 2 guys at my locals that always play this, I'm so happy that you're now playing Sky Striker and Flew Under Ease. Thank you for that. And Shane, next time I'm over at your house, I'm going to find this tan deck box that you have, and I'm going to steal it. And you're never going to see it again, because I never want to play this deck again. All right, guys. I don't know what I'm doing here, but I guess now we can watch it. All right, there, guys. This has been Tyler with House of Cards TCG, and I'm signing out.